Your Excellency, and one my who agree, and someone or the Abetu and Muneno, Yaniaji, baby, Wabaha, Intiminka, say, and somewhere the Atu and Muno, there be at the BB, every man and I him man, no more the Jina Ahafo, name at the amount. Now, if you will find out, Kaya, no, I can. Actually, and Sunyane, no, I can Tepa, Eba, Abesi, Gosu, and the American in Yevuna, Alezubuam, and in Fidi, and I'm Sunyane Quazo, no, ye, Equano, Kama, and my Vijinaha, at the Star Achadi. The Fana Nahiman Musu, Yamaman Musu, nobody Ashawonsa, say Ahafo, your buyer, you could sa Buamadi at the mount. Afi, you could Nenchi Pa, which you had the Acacia Pa, Ebako, and the Caho, or Boncha or Behuno, na Yade amount. Indeed, Wahuno. Here there was intimate man and I him nobody. Hanky.
Hi, this is Jackie, and you are watching Morris TV. Keep it locked.
Mesdames, Messieurs, and Enijida, and so a son Arehoda. When a dikaya a free mea ye din kunim your core independence yes swearing in when a dikaya maba Ahafo region ha nankemre bia meba Ahafo region so minua me bibia nana bosompra aka also te habi and so nyame enenim nia oye enti mebo mpae ama nyame se onkai no donfa ne krensie na me maame go so hema wato men krase enchebia ombesi na yie na yie ne beba ombeba be bom ya mane na mijina ha kase sen sada no dru ho a mi ankasa metu anamo na mabeka mo ho na ne sefata se yeye ema ye nana me papa me nua na yegina yasom ne ayama no nyame ema no baby panna Brema Treku Ampem, the third president of the Ahafo Regional House of Chiefs and Omahene of the Ntotroso traditional area, members of the Regional House of Chiefs, Nanaya Ochre, our member of the Council of State, our Regional Minister, Charity Gardner, our Honorable Minister of Food and Agriculture, the Honorable Eric Opoku, Ministers of State, Members of Parliament, Metropolitan, Municipal and District Chief Executives, Regional Executives and Regional Council of Elders and Constituency Executives of the NDC, government appointees and former government appointees, heads of security services and heads of government departments, the clergy, our imams, representatives of invited organizations, our friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen. Today I stand before you as your president and also as a grateful son of this land. I'm humbled by your unwavering faith in my leadership and the leadership of the great National Democratic Congress. Our gathering here in Goso is an expression of gratitude, solidarity, and the shared purpose of resetting our nation. Let me begin by extending my sincere thanks to the gallant people of the Ahafo region for the resounding support you gave us during the 2024 general elections. The NDC won 5 of 6 parliamentary seats, and we secured over 52.3% of the presidential vote. I wish to say thank you, and in Twi language, Medamosepa Nyamishramo. That emphatic victory is not just a political triumph, but a reaffirmation of trust in our vision for inclusive development, social justice, and for economic transformation. From the cocoa growing towns of Mim and Goso to the mining enclaves of Kenyase and Ntotroso, from the agricultural heartlands of Hwidiam and Acherensua to the educational hubs of Bichim and Yamfo, your voices were heard loud and clear on December 7, 2024, and your votes have strengthened our resolve to deliver the development that you require. To Nananum, my fathers and mothers, our traditional leaders, I wish to express profound gratitude for your wisdom and your continued guidance. You remain the custodians of our heritage and enablers of peace and development, and we pledge to deepen collaboration with traditional authorities across the Ahafo region to advance good governance and community development. To all our traditional leaders, I say Ayiko and thank you very much. We visited your palaces, you received us warmly and gave us good guidance and advice that led us to win the election. Our development strategy is anchored in continuity and completion. We will not abandon projects that were begun by the past government. We are here to finish what we started and to build what is needed. And so we've undertaken an inventory of all abandoned and uncompleted projects that have been done by all previous governments, and will soon have contractors back at work in order that the taxpayers' money can be fully utilized. I've directed the Ministry of Roads and Highways to prioritize the completion of the Maban-Goso Highway. This is a crucial link for mobility and trade across the region, in addition to the urban roads in Goso, Kenyase, and Acherensua. These town roads will be upgraded to support urban growth and improve transport safety. And as part of the NDC's flagship Big Push infrastructure program, we will deliver on the following roads that we have targeted: Acherensua, Ntotroso, Atronie, Sunyani Highway, Mim, Kasapain, and Bediako Camp 16 roads, Kukwom to Sankori Road, Gambia number 1 Tremasu Road, which was initiated in 2016 and later abandoned. For once, I'm determined to see this road completed. This is a road that has existed since the Rawlings administration. And somebody says, no government or no president can come and complete it. And I said they were telling lies. So I made Kofi Job go on that road. He did the road, he surfaced it and everything, put the first coat of bitumen on it, and we left office. Today, if you go and see that road, it has deteriorated again. But I can assure you that before I leave office in 2028, that road will be completed. As I said, urban roads will also be done in Achensa, Goso, and Kenyase. Modern traffic lights and control systems will be installed in the major townships to ensure safety and improve vehicular flow. As captured in the NDC 2024 manifesto and again in the 2025 budget, one of our cardinal priorities is universalizing healthcare through the Mahama Cares program. Our comprehensive healthcare reform program that will take care of non-communicable diseases. As part of this, I'm pleased to announce that plans are far advanced for the construction of a modern Ahafo regional hospital. As we promised in our manifesto, we said all the 6 new regions will receive regional hospitals. Ahafo is going to receive a regional hospital. This facility will be a referral center with specialist services in maternal and child health, surgery, diagnostics, and emergency care. The new Ahafo Regional Hospital will make it not necessary for people to travel all the way to Kumasi to Komfo Anoche Teaching Hospital. I'm therefore respectfully calling on Nananom and stakeholders to facilitate the allocation of suitable land for this critical facility. We remain committed to expanding access to tertiary education, especially in underserved regions. And so in line with this, the NDC government will establish a university for the Ahafo region to provide world-class agricultural, natural resources, and health science education. We'll upgrade selected nursing and midwifery colleges across the region into degree awarding institutions. And we'll continue the distribution of buses to SHSs and health training institutions to support academic operations. So for the nursing training colleges that haven't got buses yet, don't worry, your buses will come. And the senior high schools too, the same. We're also completing the TVET Regional Directorate Office Complex in Kenyase, which will enhance technical education and support youth employment. In line with our 24-hour economy strategy and accelerated rural industrialization program, we will distribute agro-processing equipment to cooperatives and farmer groups across Ahafo. Cocoa, plantain, cassava, and oil palm will be prioritized for local processing. These interventions will add value to farm produce, create decent rural jobs, increase household incomes, and position Ahafo as a key agro-industrial region. We'll also facilitate the establishment of cottage industries in partnership with local entrepreneurs and diaspora investors. In response to calls from chiefs and opinion leaders, the government will set in motion a review mechanism for the current local governments with a view of expanding or strengthening them to better perform their functions. This will bring governance and services closer to the people. Under the NDC, a special initiative spearheaded by Her Excellency the Vice President, Professor J. Nana Opukwa-Gyimang, selected markets across the country are to be reconstructed. A modern market is targeted for Kenya's community with facilities such as cold stores, daycare centers, sanitation units, and parking lots. Similar markets are to be developed in other towns to support local commerce, especially for women traders and small businesses. Ahafo has fertile lands, and it therefore positions it as a key player in our Feed Ghana program, which seeks to transform Ghana's agriculture into a robust, modern, and export-driven sector. And so through this initiative, farmers will receive targeted input subsidies, mechanization support, and extension services. Warehouses and irrigation infrastructure will also be improved, and young entrepreneurs will be supported in agro-processing through access to financing and training. Let me emphasize that sovereignty is national, food sovereignty is national security, and together we will make Ghana self-sufficient in food production. Nananom, ladies and gentlemen, we will soon launch a Ghana labor export program. There are labor shortages in many countries across the world. We are negotiating with several of those countries to export some of our professionals to work on fixed-term contracts abroad. This will include agricultural workers, construction workers, electricians, welders, mechanics, health workers, chefs and caterers, drivers, machine operators, warehouse supervisors, among others. A contract has already been signed with one country for the export of 2,000 temporary workers. Young qualified people will be selected fairly from all the 16 regions of our country, including Ahafo. Plans are underway to revamp the collapsed cocoa sector. Incentives will be provided to our hard-working farmers to increase cocoa production. We aim to add 200,000 hectares of cocoa to Ghana's output in order to increase income of our farmers. And to cocoa farmers, the Cocoa Board Chief Executive has informed me that in August they will announce the new cocoa producer price. And I can assure you the price is going to be a very, very, very good price. So those of you who don't have cocoa farms, go and start looking for land and start planting cocoa. Ladies and gentlemen, we're also arranging with the Comptroller and Accountant General's Office to commence the payment of allowances to Assembly members. This will incentivize them to carry out their mandate effectively. And as I said a few days ago, and let me be clear about it, our trainees, nursing trainees and teacher trainees will also start receiving their allowances. The allowances will be paid monthly through the Accountant General's Department, and we shall pay them the arrears from January 2025 to the date that we start paying. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Ahafo region has always demonstrated resilience, discipline, and excellence. These are the virtues we need as we embark on the National Reset Agenda, an agenda that prioritizes people, restores hope, and rebuilds institutions. I wish to take a moment to commend some illustrious sons and daughters of this region whose efforts are significantly shaping the success of our National Reset Agenda. I wish to applaud the services and commitment of the Honorable Collins Dauda, who is Chairman of the Hajj Task Force, the Honorable Dr. Hanabisiu, who is Chief Executive Officer of the Minerals Development Fund, Mr. Dauda Ishak, Managing Director of Prestia Mines, Mr. Asanaba Imoro, Executive Secretary of the Seed and Legumes Program, the Honorable Asiedun Ketia Jr., who is the Deputy CEO of the Minerals Income Investment Fund, Mr. Peter Mensah, who is Deputy CEO of the Tema Dry Dock and Shipyard, the Honorable Mohamed Doku, who is a member of the Bui Power Authority, and last but not the least, the Honorable Eric Opoku, who is the Minister for Agriculture, in charge of food production and the feed program, and not to forget about the Honorable Charity Gardner, our hard-working Ahafo Regional Minister. Their professionalism and dedication and deep sense of national duty exemplify the extraordinary human resource potential of this region. They stand as shining examples of how regional excellence contributes to national transformation. My brothers and sisters, let us work together across party lines, across faiths, and generations to transform this region into a beacon of prosperity. You voted for a government that listens. You voted for a leadership that delivers. And I can assure you, the people of Ahafo region, I will not let you down. Let us together write the next chapter in the Ahafo story. A chapter of bold dreams, a chapter of courageous actions, and a chapter of shared progress.
Of the original House of Chiefs, Ahafo, Nana Treku Darima Ampem, the third.
Hello. Zoom. Sambre Ahafo, Regional House of Chiefs, President Darima Treku Ampem, Otosumi Ensa Omahini Totoso, Ubejana Roma, His Excellency, Etie, Sasama Hanya Dean, ATA.
Your Excellency, John Dramani Mahama, Yahweh Ghana Mampenyini. One wapamfwa efri abankasiem eba agwo so ha yen regional minister one coordinating director ne adwuma mu mpanyufo a mona mohwe mantami so asofo empanyufo a moye ntam ha Chief Imam oni Muslim empanyufo a moye ntam ha yenuanu a musi anem ewo mrahye badwam ya moye ntam ha ye mensin akrachifo ya musi omampenyini anan ewo yemantam yimu nananu mo amanhene nananu mo abrempon nananu amanhema ne nananu mu nyina adwuma mu na anofo mpanyimfo a mo ye ntam ha die edikan ya meka eni se mijina Ahafo mantam nananum amanhene eni nananum nyinara eni emunipa nyina eni emantam soafo eni mpanyufo a omubu Ahafo mem yi nyina anem ede akwa bansam ede ma yewura de di kai ye ma wakwa ba se ubosha wo hye se enne wodi wanim onyam ebeba na wabesra amanfo ewo goso eni Ahafo ha nyina wamano aye ho pepepe na sabre wo ye ntem ha ye de wasi bebre se abra wo ba ye no wuyiyi asoafo a ye behwe mantam so no yen so wodi e de ebre yen ya eye oba we ni de edikanya oba abeda Ahafo region ha ampaso oba ye obo adwuma eyie pa enu nti ye da wase abra o chiche dibre ama won kofo a omuwo party mu no wanya ye chiri yenim say anye bibia yenya cabinet minister ya ono soso Yura Eric Opoku ya ono soso oye minister ono ohwekuya ye eso we kire say oni yen edi ni ye ye wa sembia ye betimi di afa no so ama wo de aba MPs ye wa sembia ye betimi di afa no so ama wo de aba cabinet ho na mususu bibia Ahafo yeso ya nka achiri Your Excellency wo beje atum se ebre di kan a wo besra ye no na eye adesre ene na wo besre Ahafo eman nyina se wo besre na yento aba emfamaw na wonsa metwa udwumadi so na wo meye de wo siesie ya wo anwie no wonsa metwa so wa wonim se we eya de kese a abeto ho a Ahafo mantam yi nyina mu this is mako ensia ya ewo Ahafo mantam mu ha no emu baako ena yenya MP amfamfiri eho eye NDC nanso so dodo no a eba ye ni nyina no eba bedi NDC for we kire se Ahafo ha ye ne wo edinu eyie na bra wo ba ye no ye ka kire wo se sabre de wo besre bibi na afiri ye ho Nemum ye twen na se nyame boa na wonsa ka dibre ne dia afi Ahafo de ha yi nyina yesu yadanadi amowa hunu na emowa bia ofata se wo so re bebo Ahafo ama yafa ye ntoma pafra no waye e de amaye ene eduru ho amayi hinefo Abrimponfo Amahimafo Nananum the regional minister DC4 MPs any Ahafo many nyinara any party mpanyufo ni nyina Arest manu be say ene menane ensem ba kumienu miensa bi emfa nkyerɛw na also okwa bankese mu a na mo dwene bibia ho a na mo adwene bi e de afa Ahafo ho ye ka adia edikan a hayen e wo ya Ahafo mamu ha de edikan ye yakwan e ya adia haye yie papa nanso so eniema efri Ahafo ha ede esum Ghana no esumbu yie papa ye ka timba ebi wa ha ye ka enuane asemu a ebi wa ha ene de abeka ho ene sika kokko ya eno so abeka ho a edi sika kese ene ba Ghana memu nyina enu nti obi firi baabi no oba no woti si Ahafo kane no kra de ne enya region eneso so de region no abedi ensem na afi ufiri bro ufiri Ashanti wo kwa na kwa ni nyina da so kama na afi ubewura Ahafo ha ne ekwan aye basa minim se ene obey wafaso wanhunu enche bia ena roads minister oba Ahafo ha so oba de nani abehwe de ekoso ewa ha na nanom regional minister any DC4 any MPs no ye nyina ye bebo odwa ehia no ewo kwa no so a yene no fa kwa ne so ama ohunu ehawo a ewa yewura Kofi Job ena oye ekwa no ye beji atum se ebrebi atwam kura na NDC wo ho saa dwumadie no ebaaso no eduru se na nke yede kotar kura beguso ena aban sesa baaye aban sesa baaye no aban obaye so edi she Kofi Job kuro no ansa se oni dwuma no onu so eye yenwa eduru baabi no osan etetena ena sese NDC asaba ebio ekwano ene ade a edikanya ahafofo se menka emfa nkyerɛw Kofi Job yabusa no se na de na wo ye abra eye Rose minister yene ni hyiaye na woka se ye ma no emfie mienu na ekwano efri ma ban ho eba besi goso ha na asphalt nanso so yebusa no a se die pa ne ha no odi mfidie ba no asesa kono a na de wo kan ne se sika esese ne nsaka odi bedi dwuma no ya na ema wadawroma yesi ya wo baby wo a friend big push found o sese ero de mo na muni mo terms no na maboa na obi di bibi fa ho a wonu woni mu no di bibi fa ho a na madawroma na maboa na maninsa ka sika ni bi na kwa no onto aso na onye emfama yen na abanya obeba obeye kwa we ni de Ahafo ye bet bodini abata ehun eyie papa afe ufri akyirensua na wo kɔ sunwane ekwa no atete apansam kura wo beje adi sɛ emre bi na ye hyefa ewo ntotoro so meto mensa efrɛw ema wo ba ho ye de saa kwa no ho asɛm etu wanim ema wo ka sɛ ekwa no wa wo fa so a wo ba na nye kura nti kwan bia nyame boa na oba abemu a wo obesiesie saa kwa no wo beye e di amaye ene wa be ye de tu anim se ekwa no afiri sunwane e ba kire nsua enu betom na afi de wo maban enso besi aha no betom a na afi ye preba ko a ekọ kasape na enu nso nyina betom wie dia ni enimu se sankware ne de akeka ho nyina no enimu se ye wie ni saade a na afi Ahafo ya fa ye ntoma pefra wo free akyire nsua ekọ ntotoro so tano nsuo no kese na da ho no se yewura June ne yewura July mu na se ya nhwe ye nsuo to kese pa no a ekwa no betimi asi bese na wotwe mienu miensa na obi antimi mfa ho ba bia omo ede contract ede ma ensa brofu bi ena na omo ye akire yetese ya je afiri mo ho ede ama contractor fufuro bi kensia ebi ena onso so omo de sa bridge no ahye ne nsa no woye ya koduru ba bia afi no ate atena ena yese na die na ekoso yi Rose minister baaye no yede no ekọ bridge no so ema no ekohwe na asamo kan ya ne se ekwan bia o mu behwe ama bridge no yaye enkyere en yehunu se contractor no ano oye se adwuma no waba adwuma no a waye no waye ne kase ni nyina akaka kra bi no wawie yetiri yeyi a obetwa kwa na tum mwana mbeba bebia no na obi ahunu se afi kwa no aye ifi akyire nsu ya de bekọ sunwa no wo kwa wonko kansu ya chi na wakoso ho no asa wachi aba asa betwa wo ho asa afa baabi foforo contractor no ese akase o menene bekọ enkrata asemu na onu so anya ne sika na otimi de awi adwuma no ententem Wadauruma and so Shefamaye. Yako Yapomudina Simua Yapomudini Emuasem Yehena Fidium and a year hospital Bakwa Ahafo Henina Yadi Yako. Go so hospital no ewaha. Nanso so wokɔ akade ne nneɛma ewo mu asese ye me yehunu sɛ ɛyɛ hospital no yehunu saa madawroma moayɛ nhyehyɛ de ato hɔ sɛ region bia asese wonya hospital kɛseɛ yɛsrɛ wadawroma momwa na ye region no yenya hospital kɛseɛ ebi wo sunyane ebi wo kumase eni nkura aka ni nyina ne yenso so ye ho dodo yen a ye de mirika ne ya ba ho na ya bagye ayaresa empanifo am ye hunu se kane no na wo pe enuro ba bia obekọ akọfa enuro di aba health centers no ne hospitals ni mu a na ye nyina ye bom ekọ sunyane eni ye kọje ene ye ni ho bio ye besre Baby, ye yenro at the Bra hospitals, my so yenya bi at the side who ya diano. Monfabi mra go so ha, near so yenya bi na yasoso ya huntoye. Ye we are near call education. Yakachri, ebebre, nanso woman him for ewo Ahafo mamuha, eye papa. Abrebia. Obi wie schools ewa ha na Jesu okoto aso Kumase Jesu okoto aso Sunyane Jesu okoto aso Enkran Cape Coast ene de akeka ho adan ne ye de nya bi hanu mo a enye yie na Yesu so yenya region amanfo nyina ase memfa nto anim se akorodie wokọ no mo a wo masisi adan nyina wo ho a aka kakra bi ne wo mawie na afi yeje adesuafo ewo ho wadawroma monhwe na mommoa na sa university no entimi mraso sa na nanado ene nanano mo behia ebo odwa atwato enso woka hospital education kese eye university ewo mem se mem ho so sa suapon no ebi odebi ba ho ena aba na free wa bai monto aso na yesu yenya universities no ahodo ni bi wa ha na campus so ni bi so atimi akoba bia ebi nkoye na yenso so ye wo hono a enwomasuya no atimi akọ animu eyie epapapa ewa ha saa na yesrese get found sikasam ye schools wa mobile ye bobodini wa ha ye wo schools ni bi ye nursing schools, ye was secondary schools, ewo aha, sa schools ni nyina, ye ka asem, baby e de dansem ni ade bebre, ha adwene, yesre, se, wabe, get fund, momfa bi nwura ye schools no mu, emfa maye, na adanye hiase yesisi no ho no, yensisi bi ho mfa maye, buses, ene pickups wa ehia, ema enwomasua no timi ewie peye no, yenye ebi ho emfama ye schools no a ewo ahani nyina afi TVET school kase a mode abase ye no ye hunu se ebi wo Kenya ase na nso so ebeduru sabre ye gya to ho a ye nte ho asem bia bio momfama ni nkọ na monhwe maye se de ebeya eno so ebetimi awie epeye akwan no a ye ka no akire nsu a ena afi nkasem enkuro no mu asiesie no eno aka akiri na eno so mahwe e de amaye ena afi eye security dwumadie eye immigration nanka akiri nso aman te ho no yete ese or the sandboard abesi was the training center at the bar Achirunsuya Kotia ho. Afedi hune ya ne se sandboard no achia egu baby. Ebesi sabre ya nti hu bibia ya besre se baby akodi bia no safa ya de fabre na afi yesuso akwanya bi ba na yemrantie ene yemaba no pekwanya wo muso enya bi wada uroma metimi edi atu wanimu ene yeku asem ene bibia de akuafo omunyina ni edawoso schools wa ebeya ebetimi ama nwomesua akosuru wokuaye mu no ene medical aka no momfa bi emra na yewo nsase ahodo wa ha yedie na bibia timi akowano wano edi amaye omambanyini yede wase se ene ubosha
ago yewa Ghana mampani nananom en munyamfo baby a me free na me ka kire mu baby a me free de ye onyame en ye wo JM okotre se obedane denkyam a menua edane na de so a de me pa kire ne se twedi amponyankopon bo soro ne asase bo kwan to asase so obonyankomfreda na obo JM de ne dom Ghana oni de kwa me nkroma se wo honkom se wo ba be kum ye yem kom ama wiase adwofom JM be ye o man yie wo ba fa wo bebo Ghana wa ama se wo be disika na wo de Ghana yire mfuda me se wo ni kankan kwa ye twa wansa ne yakoko sabi na nanom manimu a osebo wo ho a yemfa kraman eni hufu anim me de me profentam frem woni afra wo mene sono na wa mene sono 7 December amaka na abaje so besi nne o de mama ka aba o so wo be Ghana yie wa ma ye nikosua wa kire sampa o dwene ma enkwala ne mofra yie die ho woni wa me anya Ghana vice president oba odi kan kura wo Ghana ha ebi nsida na odi ma me charity gardener aduma hafo oba tampa wo meduasa saje abaye wose mi wura Mahama en monyama wasa me wura mfida na mama wo sensi from soda opedality hwesura wose ko na pem magana ninkunim wonu waba abaye Ghana yie Ghana afa ne ntoma pefra e wo obre so wadi kan ye bio na se de oso no se no onfa ne koto dwem megu fom ye monye ne so firi se odi na mpanyibo akristofo si Jesus entramofo se Mohammed timamufo Ghana fo so ye frɛ JM ye de ye se wa ye bida toaso wadawu mebru bomsikatuo JM bomsikatuo wadawu ma bomsikatuo mira bomsikatuo mira pia na mishrao
Yo, Yera, Obama national anthem na yadi aja Yera kan. DJ, over to you. Ya two national anthem ni wia na Yera edi akwansre etwa eso efise se amanfo nso aboku etwen no. Tell them I'm going to say for those who are waiting now. Bedamwase Yerwadi akwansre etwato
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and click on the bell for more updates.